Diana left the locker room ready to do her best and joined her classmates on the field. Her school would soon be hosting the Metropolis Games, a huge track and field meet. The events included competitions in archery, foot races, javelin throw, pole vault, and discus. Diana couldn't wait to compete. This was where she excelled. Of course, Diana excelled in almost every sport and class she took at her new school, Metropolis High. Her mother and the other Amazons had prepared her well. And it didn't hurt that she was secretly Wonder Woman, an immortal demi-goddess who happened to have an extra 300 years of training. Still, she needed to get through the trials like everyone else. All the best athletes at Metropolis High were here. Diana got in line with the others and waited her turn. "Next up," the track and field coach barked, "Minerva!" Barbara and Minerva glided to the javelin runway with feline agility. Every stitch of gear she wore was perfect, from her designer headband to her expensive snow-white cleats. Her shining javelin had a tasteful hint of gold gleaming in the handle. Then, with the most graceful run-up Diana had ever seen, Barbie set a new school record for longest throw. Diana couldn't help herself. She exploded into applause. "Huzzah, Barbie!" she cried. "You did it! What a run-up! What a throw!" Barbie flipped her hair and flashed a dazzling smile. Diana's furious clapping didn't slow down until the next student, Doris Zool, ambled up to the runway. Doris's gear was not fancy. Her run-up exuded power, but little grace. Be that as it may, when her javelin landed, no one on the field could believe it. Doris had thrown with such accuracy that she'd tied exactly with Barbie for distance, and with so much force that she'd split Barbie's fancy javelin in two. Diana clapped and cheered again. "Well struck, Doris, like a thunderbolt!" Barbie shot Doris and Diana poisonous looks, but she seemed to recover quickly. "Whatever," Barbie said. "I'd already used that javelin once anyway. I'll have Father buy me a new one." Doris simply nodded confidently and stood aside for the next competitor, Diana. Suddenly, Diana's superior training and centuries of experience didn't feel like enough. 2 records in 1 practice. She had her work cut out for her. As soon as Diana started her run-up, she felt better. This event was like an old friend. Every muscle in her body knew exactly what to do. She turned along the arc and let her javelin fly. "Come on!" a gruff voice shouted behind her. Diana turned and saw Doris and Barbie laughing. "What was that run-up?" Barbie scoffed between giggles. "Such unusual movements. It looked like something out of ancient Greece." "Thank you," Diana replied, beaming. Doris let out an amused snort. "Prince, your first seed!" the coach called from the other end of the field. Diana turned around. Barbie and Doris stopped laughing. Diana's ancient technique had paid off. Her javelin had sailed past the other 2 and was still quivering in the ground where it had stuck. "Nice," their coach added when she handed the javelin back. "Zool, second, Minerva, third. Now let's start practice."